ultimately.
As you've been creating your catalog, when you look back, I know you talked about Dot for Prez 2 as being that time period that you were speaking about there. Do you have a specific project in your catalog that is your favorite project, or maybe the project that, say somebody never listened to you before, this finna be the first time that they listen to you? Do you have a project in your catalog that you would point that person to?
Me and my dog Skinny, modern contemporary. Me and Skinny, he's always been my main studio that I go to, but obviously over time, and shout out Way for putting us together, because that's who put us together. That's who put us in the car together. He brought me there with him when he's like, yeah, my man's got, and I knew of him from the past. Like, we always knew of each other just from partying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then, like, when I realized, oh, he really do this, was when One Way brought me there. And we, over the years, I would go to him and record freestyles and stuff and put stuff out there. And then I finally got in position to actually come to him with the bread and like, bro, let's work on this project together.
Okay.
And, we really was able to spend a substantial amount of time together and really build. I was able to really and that's when I really got into my producer bag, to where we was really making shit that I wanted to make, that I hear, like, from snares, hi-hats, tempo, sample chopping, choosing which samples, things like that. We really were able, and that's one crazy thing about Skinny man. He's like Dr. Ock. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's like Professor X. Like he knows so much. He's such an intelligent dude. And like, so he's always up to something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Skinny's always up to something. He always learning something new, or this is what I've been working on. And it's always so intriguing and always so interesting. So when we did Moco, we was able to really build together. Like, we built that project together, like brick by brick. And so if we were to say my favorite project, like, Boss Vibes is the one that was my coming out party.
Yeah.
I had arrived with D4P2, so Die for President 2. Boss Vibes was my coming out party. And then Moco, because I had dropped like some little stuff here and there before Moco, but Moco was like my Super Saiyan artistry, like Super Saiyan, like
being able to create the
whole thing from top, man, like really, and then like being conceptual about it, because what I like to call my form of rap, or my form of art, is modern contemporary hip hop. So it's new, it got energy about it, but these bars is 90s golden era bars, you know what I'm saying? And the production is gonna hit that, but then also we can hit you with new school stuff, and it's gonna remind you, give you some nostalgia, but also really capture the moment in 2026 too. So when me and him did that project together, like the interludes to the sound bites that we used, just like, man, I was just in rare form, bro.
The way y'all titled the songs was unique.
Yeah, A15. But see, that was influence from you. You know what I'm saying? Like A15, okay, I'm gonna do A15 AM and A15 PM, where we capture two different types of energies.
Yeah.
Everybody in Rockford waking up and getting their day started, to everybody winding down at night. And songs like Snowfall Freestyle, you know what I mean? What are some other songs like Nobody, where it's conceptual songs where I talked about the dead, like talking about people who inspired me, who had passed, like Dice, like One Way, like my cousins, things like that, people who we've lost, those things. And then like being able to get on songs with Ken, like that was huge. That was one of the first things, one of the first tracks. I think it was either that or I did something for him first, but then that blossomed, that created, that was another thing that kind of locked us in, to where it created a beautiful relationship between him and I. That's my brother for life, you know what I'm saying? And where you got these two lyrical giants on the same record, and I think he like fucking with me because I bring him out of his comfort zone, and like Ken, you dope, like the music but I think you sound dope here too, bro. Yeah. And I think you want to do this stuff, but you know what I'm saying? However, wherever you at, you just don't get to that point or whatever. But like, so he likes whenever I send records to him, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm going to have him in a whole nother, so all he got to do is just write, you know what I mean? Songs like Oh Yeah with Aquez and KV Finn, the baby go, I call him Cavante, Darville, I think it's called now. His actual real name, first and middle name. But how he was able to take the hook that I created and the verse that he created, how me and Skinny flipped the pitch and flipped the pitch of the sample and chopped it different for his, like, how we rolled out the red carpet. When I think about records like what was I listening to the other day? Stand By Me, bro. Like, what? like stuff was probably like, I go back and forth between Apple Music and SoundCloud. And SoundCloud is where a lot of our music is, right? So I get oldie but goodie here and there, you know what I mean? Because me and you, we got songs, you know, like Touchdown, and you know, but like I was listening to Stand By Me the other day, and I was like, yo, what? Why didn't we shoot it? We got to shoot a video. Like, it's timeless. We can still, especially now, bro, like we can still go back and shoot a video and they'd be like, wait, this song been out.
That's
son.
one of those.
So, son, like Modern Contemporary is probably that project for me. Like, oh my God, I'm probably gonna listen to it when I leave here just because it's really good.
You said I did you dirt to know your worth. Join the long line. Join the long line. Join the long line. Throwing off our rhythm, I'm a victim of my own lies. Of my own lies. Of my own. So I might be with my twin. Me and twin to tweak over the ends. I ain't close to my beat, but I'm in. Can't fake me or even compete with my blend. I'm nice with the clip bust. I'm white with the switch up. I gotta get richer. Got product in the picture.